Hello, talented people. This is Catrina Frison of Banner Media Group, and I want to talk today about skill set, but specifically, if you are a high school student, I'm talking to you. Now, I'm just going to give you a few tips on how you can improve your skill set as you pursue your career in entertainment, okay? And these are very simple. These are really, they seem commonsensical, right? However, I don't know if that's a phrase, but I just made one up. But it is an opportunity that you may have right under your nose that you aren't necessarily taking advantage of that you can. So, for instance, okay, now in these overlap. So let me say it this way: if I don't mention a specific talent that you have, and after watching this video, you have questions about your specific talent, please put your question in the comments. I'm happy to make some references, okay? Now, you're a high school student and you want to be a singer, right? So the obvious things are you want to look at in your regular class schedule, you want to look at what electives are available. If choir is an elective, music appreciation is an elective. Things that surround music. If any of those are an elective, you can take advantage of those things and put them in your curriculum. You may or may not have to talk to your counselor about it. However, those are good opportunities. If you're in high school and you want to sing, you need to be singing in the chorus. You need to be singing if there are some high schools have ensemble singers. Anywhere, any group of people who sing at your school, you need to become a part of that. If there is a school talent show, you need to be in that show. If there is, anything again that revolves around music as it relates to school, you need to go ahead and do that. Because that gives you that helps you build your confidence. It helps you build your skill set. It helps you, know who the other people have some peers as it relates to music. Now, same thing for acting. You can take drama as an elective. You can join, there's a drama club typically at a high school. And, there are always, I won't say always, but typically there are musicals and shows. If there's a drama club, a drama group, or drama is being taught at your school, then certainly a show is going to happen at some point or another. Audition for the show, whether you're a member of the group or not. Find out when auditions are and audition for the show. If you're someone who wants to be behind the scenes, this is a great opportunity when you find out a show is coming up to volunteer to work behind the scenes of a show. That helps you build your skill set as a crew member, okay? Same thing, and those are the same methods that you would do as relates to dancing. Now, if you're someone who's interested in modeling, it may be a little bit trickier in this regard. There may not necessarily, if there's a fashion club, go for it, by all means. But then also, too, sometimes high schools have fundraisers and they hold a fashion show as a fundraiser or something as a fun activity for students. So if that is the case, then certainly go out for that. Certainly, put your hat in the ring for that. And if students are asked to create something that serves as a fundraiser, then if there has never been a fashion show, something that I've done before, if there's never been a fashion show, then you be the one to create the fashion show. You be the one to create the talent show. It doesn't mean just because your school has not existed at your school that it can exist. All you need to do is talk to your advisor and say, hey, I have an idea. This could raise money for this, for this club or that club. And, how can we put it together? Be a pioneer always. If there's something that's not being offered at your school, certainly you can inquire about it. And if you're willing to put your hands to the plow to get it done, get it done. So those are ways in which you can increase your skill set. Now, those of you who attend Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry. Those of you who are attending School of the Arts, I mean, hey, you pretty much got it made in terms of being able to increase your skill set. So those are great, you know. And if you're considering, listen, you may be a homeschooler and who wants to increase your skill set in these areas. I would look into and have your parents look into being able to have some courses at a School of the Arts because they are specialized, and so you may have an opportunity to be able to get some education there. Now, here's another thing. If those things aren't offered at your school, or maybe they are, but you want some additional tutelage that is cost effective, then I would encourage you to look for summer camps that offer these same types of training. In the summer, I know in my particular area, Parks and Recreations offers summer camps, and you can do acting, you can do singing, you can do arts just like you can do sports. So look into summer camps, boot camps, arts academies and things like that you can take summer courses in and get some education, get some exposure, get some experience as it relates to your craft. You can also during the summer months get an acting coach, get a vocal coach, those kinds of things are always great. Now, here's something that I need you to always know, because you say, oh, I'm a student, I'm just in high school, I can't afford it, right? Or you may have parents who are like, listen, that's not necessarily in the budget, but here's the thing that you can do. And I'm telling you what I know because I've done this myself when I was a student. When your grandparents, godparents, friends of parents ask you, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want as a reward for something great that you've done, good grades, blah, 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 right? You want to ask them to contribute to these courses. If you know that you've got a course that's $150, $300, but you really want to take it, then you need to let them know, hey, I'm trying to raise money or save money, and so that I can take this particular course. I want to sing, I want to act, I want to model, whatever the case. When you let adults know that you have a goal in mind and you want to educate yourself concerning it, grown-ups love that and will contribute. So instead of you getting that next pair of shoes, instead of you getting that next outfit, or instead of you getting that elaborate hairstyle or whatever the case, right? Ask for education. Even if it's books, you know what I mean? Things that you've got to listen. There are plenty of adults in your family and in your friend circle, friend group, that will support you financially. So I'm just giving you some tips in terms of how you can finance getting the education and building your skill set. So that's whatever it is, because grown-ups love to invest in young people and love to invest in their education, especially during the summer, like outside of school. So those are opportunities that are right under your nose, that are right with you, that are in your everyday going about, that you can take advantage of in order to increase your skill set. You can get recommendations from teachers, from counselors, from coaches, from different people who you already work with in terms of the opportunities that are available. Even if you did not take drama and you couldn't get it as an elective, everybody knows who the teachers are. If you go to the drama teacher and say, hey, I'm interested in this, how can are there any recommendations? Be brave, go ahead, have a conversation, send an email. All the teachers are listed on the school website. Typically you can send an email and say, hey, I'm a student at said school, and I'm just interested in this. I'm wondering what your recommendations are as it relates to how I can get some more training. You never know what you can come up with. They will provide some better opportunities for you that you didn't think of. So now, again, I'll say this, and I say this over and over again. If you are an aspiring artist and you're needing coaching, you need some training, you need some, you have some questions and need some answers, visit us at bannerexcellence.com and sign up for a professional chat, or sign up for, we offer voice lessons, acting coaching, a number of courses and things like that. So we are happy to help you as well. Bannerexcellence.com. Sign up for a session and we'd love to see you. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.